Indonesia. Once a nation on the edge, now a rising regional power. My name is Karim Raslan, and for almost 20 years I've been exploring the archipelago. As Indonesia goes to the poles, I'm once again traveling to listen to the hopes and dreams of ordinary Indonesians. These are their stories. On the morning of 14th May 1998, Sumartono Hadinoto, a businessman, he had heard there was trouble in the city of his home in Kampung Sewu, in the central Java city of Solo. Students demonstrating against the regime of President Suharto. This had been a normal occurrence lately, but this time, radio reports started to make him feel nervous. This is the story of how Solo and Indonesia was brought to the brink of destruction and its stunning recovery. Both Solo and Indonesia have seen the comings and goings of many regimes. The phrase Zaman Edan, summing up times of transition and uncertainty, is a recurring motif in Indonesian politics and history. Rongo Wasito, a famous poet and a descendant of the royal house of Solo, was the man who coined the phrase Zaman Edan. In his book, Ceritalah Indonesia, he talks of the Zaman Edan as a period of uncertainty and instability brought upon by the collapse of power. Solo is also incredibly diverse. It's 73% Muslim and 25% Christian, with a balance made up of Hindus and Buddhists. There's a substantial Chinese community here, many of whom are descended from traders who first came to central Java in the 16th century. I've come to meet Pak Sumartono, who knows better than most about Solo and the uncertainties all of its people, to say nothing of minorities, have had to face.
Jadi ini adalah silsilah margaku, ya, di mana Tionghoa itu selalu punya marga selain nama panggilan.
The ethnic Chinese community here in Indonesia have been an integral part of the country, still remain a critical pillar in the country's business life. However, beyond that, they've also made contributions in terms of politics, the arts and culture. However, in the era of Suharto, in the new order, discrimination mounted. Many were forced to change their names so they sounded more Indonesian. Their children were unable to go to state schools or to state universities, and jobs in the civil service were barred to them. Suharto's new order was a spent force. There was concern over who would eventually succeed the aging general. Then, the collapse of the rupiah and banks as a result of the Asian financial crisis caused widespread suffering and uncertainty.
Keadaan di Indonesia ekonominya sangat kurang baik, sehingga situasi memang semakin panas. Pada Mei 98 itu terjadi demo yang cukup besar. Di depan rumah sudah semakin kacau, sudah mulai melempar batu dan lain sebagainya. Akhirnya saya mendapat telepon dari RT dan RW saya, Pak, lebih baik ditutup pintunya dan Bapak lebih aman ke belakang rumah. Waktu itu oleh teman-teman RW belakang, sekampung di belakang, dibuatkan lubang tembok belakang yang dibobol sekitar 1 meter. Kita keluar dari kepala dulu, ditarik ke belakang.
Sumartono barely escaped with his life, climbing through a hole in the wall of his house. Everything else that was left was looted or consigned to the flames. Could another spate of violence be in the offing? It's good to be wary. But something about Solo and its people, particularly Sumartono, gives me hope.
Marilah kita jaga bersama-sama, karena seperti kita ketahui bahwa kalau kota-kota lain, kabupaten lain tidak terjadi kerusuhan, kenapa Solo yang harus jadi kerusuhan? saya menyampaikan bahwa itu adalah sejarah yang sudah terjadi. Tapi ke depan sebetulnya merupakan tanggung jawab kita.
Chinese Indonesians survived the violence of the Reformasi era and continued to thrive. Discriminatory laws were done away with, and their culture, long suppressed, was allowed back into the open again.